Hey guys, welcome to lesson number 6. We have created the typography and we created the material and we gave the material some animation. Now it's time to play around with the lighting, which is of course one of the most important things when we are working on 3D. Now we have the live viewer and we have everything. We are ready now. Alright, we have the camera and now it's time to create then the materials, the lightings. For that we are going to objects on the live viewer and let's first remove the octane daylight that I created for the previous lesson and create an octane area light. Alright, like this. Now let's turn off the camera for 1 minute and let's bring this octane light here. You can see that it changed the illumination. Let's open the live viewer and we have to change some stuff here. On octane daylight, on visibility, we want to hide the camera visibility and the shadow visibility, because otherwise we will see this dark rectangle. Alright, now let's place this farther away. Let's rotate it a little bit and a little farther away. All we need is to have some light on front of the objects. Now let's play around with the light. Here on general, let's bring the intensity down a little bit. The power also should be lower. I think that 23. Yeah, 33 is good. But we are going to add some other light, so probably we're going to have to fix something here for the octane light. Now here, let's go down a little bit, and on details, on general, we can change a little bit the color of the light. Alright, let's see what else we can do. I think it's fine like this. Alright, let's leave it as it is right now. Now you can see that we have like some lights going around. We have some reflections, some pretty nice reflections going on here, and we can see that we have the reflections are moving, and to do that all we have to do is to create some lights and make them go around and around the objects. So let's turn off the camera for now and let's bring the top view like this, and let's go to the splines. We can go to create spline and circle, or just go here and select circle. Now move the circle in the middle of the text and increase the radius like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Alright, now go to the front view and place this circle, one here for the happy text, and create a duplicate and place it here below. on this part of the new year. So we have two circles, circle 1 and circle 2. We have the octane light, which we will call front light. And how do we do this? Let's go to our live viewer, and let's create another area light. Make it invisible. Alright. And this is what I'm going to do. Let's turn off the camera for now. We have here the light. You can see it here. It's right this. Now what I want to do is to add this light to this ring. I want this light to be going around and around in this circle. Now to do that, what I have to do is to select my octane light, my newest light that I just created, and I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to choose, you have all the tags here, I'm going to choose Cinema 4D tags and align to spline. Now you can see that we have the tag here. Now in this tag, this is what is going to make this octane light to follow one spline as the rail. So we have to tell them, just like we did with the spline wrap, we have to tell this tag which spline we are going to use. So I'm going to use the circle one, which is the top circle, and now you can see that the light is attached to the circle. So we have here on the spline path, we have here the position, and in this position, if I change this position, you can see that it's always going to go around the circle. It's not going anywhere but the circle. It's using the circle as a rail. So as you probably guessed, all we have to do now is to animate the position for this spline tag, to this align to spline expression tag. Now how to do this? I'm going to go to the first frame, the 0 frame, and I'm going to set the position to 0 as it is right now, and I'm going to click here to record a keyframe. Now on the frame 90, I'm going to set the position to 100, and I'm going to click here to record this animation, because if I move and I don't click on that button, it's going to erase that recording. So I'm going to move it to 100% and click here. So now we have two keyframes. So if I hit play, you can see that the lights are going around. Now let's see how it looks on the live viewer. Let's turn on the camera. You can see that it looks like this. Then it's going back now to the front, and then back again. Alright. Now what we have to pay attention is the reflections. You can see that we have some reflections, and they are changing along with the position. Now we can play around with the attributes for this octane light. For example, I can change this, the power, and also the intensity. Perfect. And I'm going to call this ring, and now all I have to do is to copy this light, paste it, And on the align to spline expression tag, I'm going to change the spline to circle 2. So it will follow the lower circle. And another thing that I have to change, because right now if I hit play, both of the lights are going in the same direction, and I don't want that. I want one for the right and one to the left. So in this case, for this ring 1, actually let's call this ring 2, and I'm going to the align to spline, and for the first frame I'm going to change this to 100. Click on the position keyframe, move here, lower this to 0, and click on the position again. So now they will go on different directions. Let's see how this looks. Perfect. Alright, now let's change the tone of this color to a darker one. And now you can see that we have some nice reflections here. Take a look, for example, on the P here. Take a look at this bright. You can see that it's moving around with the lights. It's getting bigger, and then it goes back. So that will create a very nice animation for the lights. Alright, now to finish this lesson, I want to create yet another area light. Go to the live viewer, go to objects, area light, and I'm going to change the position here. I'm going to rotate it until it's horizontal. And I'm going to make it bigger, like this. Let's open the live viewer and make sure that this light has no visibility. Let's see. Alright. Now, make this light, make it blue, and I'm going to set the power bigger, and now I'm going to rotate it the other way around, like this. And I'm going to lower the power, because all I want is a nice reflection here. You can see it's pretty nice, the reflection. We can make this even darker. We can play around with the temperature. Alright. And now let's duplicate this light, and let's bring it here below the happy text. We can turn this a little bit. Get it closer to. And now for this one, I'm going to select the light and click here on double-sided so that it shows some light here to the bottom text too. Alright, now let's take a look. Now we have a really nice light game here for our project. Now we are done with the illumination, with all the lighting here for the Happy New Year. Now it's time to render this and turn this into a GIF. So that will be on the next lesson. So see you on the next one.